Yeah, it's an exciting song. I'm so glad that you're going to release that because, you know, some people just stick to their popular songs. And that is, in my opinion, that's more of what y'all do. Y'all are just like, I'm going to punch you in the face. Let's go. Let's play. And I love that.
Pretty much. That's what we've always been. And Everclear fans know that. But, you know, a lot of people will come see us play that might know our singles and they'll be like, whoa, what is going on? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to be this and this? No, man, they're trying to be what they've always been. You know, a cross between a punk hard rock band with a singer-songwriter. That's what Everclear is. That's what we've always been.
And the guitar tone on Heroin Girl on that live footage is to die for. It's so thick and fat and just, I was like, why can't I never get anything like that?
You can. You know what? And I love that you're asking. We don't use amps. We use Line 6 Helixes. We use a board that creates amp sounds, and we use them live. We use them in the studio. And I've had all these people go, oh, man, I know that amp. That's a 67 Plexi with blah, blah, blah. I go, it actually is a 67 Plexi program, you know, live sampled amp. And it makes it so much easier for touring. And when we go on stage, we know what our amp sound's going to be like. I don't have a lot of noise on stage, so it doesn't compete with my vocals, and I don't have to strain my voice. And also, we're doing so many shows. We're doing 95 shows this year, 95.
Yeah.
And so far, none have dropped out, so I don't imagine any are going to. And that's a lot. 30 shows on the tour that starts on September 6th. We're touring with the Ataris and a band called the Pink Spiders out of Nashville.
That's a great band name, Pink Spiders.
They're great. They've been around since like 2005. Check them out. They're really good. They're fun.
The tour starts September 6th. Do you know the first few cities you're hitting?
First one is Lexington, Kentucky, and then Nashville, Indiana. We are going to play Nashville, Tennessee, but Nashville, Indiana.
Right.
The Chicago area, actually, Lamont. It's right. It's a suburb of Chicago. And then Fort Wayne, Indiana, and then Cleveland, Buffalo, Washington, D.C., Philly, Long Island, Boston, New York City, and it just goes from there. And we'll end up back here on the West Coast in October. Our last show's on October 15th. We play LA on October 8th, I think. So, yeah, and we're playing San Francisco, a great club called the August Hall. Man, it's just a great tour. It's going to be a lot of fun. But on top of those 30 dates of those shows, we've got another 65 shows. We played 17 shows in Australia in February, and that was a great tour. Yeah. And I'm going back and doing a solo tour this next February. So we're busy, and I'm working, and, you know, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to work. I've got multiple sclerosis. I could be in a wheelchair. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Not with the way you sound like you're taking care of yourself.
I'm working
the swimming and the yoga and the physical therapy is going to do wonders. I'm a caregiver, so I just know.
Yeah, I am too. I'm a caregiver as well. I work really hard to, I do my medication. I do my diet. And there's also with my recovery, there's a spiritual aspect to it too that is really important. Like I said earlier, it's the glue that ties everything together.
Brent, do you want to ask about one more song before we?
I would. Sing Away, I found an acoustic version of that. An acoustic version in 2020, I think I found acoustic. That was fantastic. That song made me cry. But anyway, Sing Away.
Sing Away. Okay. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that's on that's on the solo record. That's on my solo record that came out in 2019, and which is more acoustic. Now, I don't know if you've heard this version. It's Everclear. It's rocking. You know, it's heavy.
I'm looking forward to hearing it. Year of the Tiger. I just have one question about that. Other than I love the guitar solo, why did you hold back lyrically in this song?
I didn't hold back.
He's being sarcastic. That's his.
You know what's funny is when I wrote that song, I played it for a friend of mine, guy in a big time punk band. I go, yeah, it's kind of a protest song, man. He's like me. He's kind of a lefty guy. And he's like, dude, this isn't a protest song. This is a challenge. This is a dare. This is a fight song. I love it. You're trying to bring it on, man. And I'm like,
do it.
Anybody that knows me, I'm that guy. I don't shy away from fights. Rarely.
Well, we need more songs like that right now.
I agree.
And I appreciated it. Brent appreciated it.
Thanks. I'm glad you like it. That was funny. The way you said that was like, I'm like, I can't use the language I wanted to use per se, but I was like, get that out of here. What are you talking?
You can say whatever you want.
The beautiful thing about podcasts is we're not quite as. It's not on the radio. We don't have to be quite as clean because it's not actually on the radio. So I have a little. You can drop an F-bomb.
Well, fucking A.
There you go. There you go. It's my favorite word. It's a noun. It's an adjective. It can be.
And I bet you your 17-year-old has command of it like nobody's business.
She puts me to shame. I actually have to call her on. I'm like, I am still your mom, right?
Yeah. My 15-year-old's like, it's still like, I'm still, I'm 61, man. And I'm open-minded. I'm woke and I'm all those things. And I say that proudly. But at the same time, there's a sense of propriety growing up with a single mom who's a Southern girl, right? And my mom, here's a really quick little story. My mom, I never heard her use the F word ever growing up, or the N word. And we lived in a black neighborhood, and she had problems.
You weren't allowed to say that in our house.
But no, that didn't happen. That didn't happen in our world at all. And when my mom was about 6 to 8 months away from dying of cancer, you know, my mom met my wife now, and it was like when they met, it was just like they were like souls that had known each other forever and ever. My mom's taking her around the whole party, introducing her to family and friends and stuff. And later I go, so what do you think, Mom? And I got to go to precursor to the third wife, where she's like, when she met her, she's like, oh, she's pretty, boy. I get it. She's young. She's pretty. I go, what do you think of her, Mom? And she's like, well, you really want to know what I think? And that scared the hell out of me because.
Oh, I hate it when they say that.
Yeah, because I thought she was.
What is that?
I don't know. I don't know what I think.
You're like,
of her.
if my mom ever says this phrase, do you really want to know what I think? You don't.
No, and I just went, oh. I go, I came back down. Now this isn't my wife. Now this is what everyone not affectionately refers to as my trophy wife, which lasted about 3 years. But she's like, well, boy, that pretty girl right there is dumber than a bag of hammers and meaner than a bag of snakes. She's gonna try to take you for everything you can.
She called it, didn't she?
Let's just say you should listen to Mom. When she met Vanessa, she smacks me on the face. She goes, pay attention to me. She's got her oxygen in it and everything. She's like, that's the one, boy. That's the one.
There you go.
Listen to me. I love you. You're my favorite. You're my favorite child. I go, Mom, my sisters are right there. She goes, I don't care. They know. Man, when you're older ladies just don't
They don't care.
They're not playing
at all
anymore. They don't care. And she's like, listen to me, boy, I love you, but do not fuck this up. Never heard my mom say the last word.
That's the only time. Do not fuck this up.
Do not fuck this up. And
that's amazing.
Still haven't fucked it up.
Good job.
Probably fucked it up a little bit, but not too bad. We've worked through a lot, and man, she's just the best thing in my life. She's my best friend.
Don't you mean you've worked through a lot? There are some comedians saying, we're always working on me. Why are we working on me all the time?
Because you're the one that's fucked up.
Because you're the problem.
You're the one that feels the need to be funny in front of people. Right? That right there is a huge red flag to anybody. I got to be on stage. Okay, that's scary. All right, that's me.
Do you still have stage fright, or are you like ready to go?
I always have butterflies.
Okay.
If I don't have butterflies, it's going to be a bad show. I always have butterflies, and I've learned through just different coaching and different things I've learned over the years that I've taught myself over being on stage for 35 going on 40 years. As I walk on stage, I just mentally turn that nervousness and fear into energy. So by the time I hit that, by the time I'm in the light and I hit that mic, I'm swaggering and I'm that person, which is still an extension of me. But no one wants that guy 24 hours a day. That doesn't. For guys and gals and bands who've lived like that, they burn out quick and they usually die young because you can't be that all the time. And I'm an extrovert. I'm definitely an extrovert, but I save it up for that. So to answer your question, I do still have some stage fright, and especially playing acoustic. I mean, it's easy to get lost behind the band and all the wall of noise and everything. And if I forget something or drop a chord or something, no one's going to know if I play it off, right? Solo, it's me and a guitar. There's no net, and that's exciting and that's fun. And I try to have a sense of humor. If I forget the words, I stop and I make fun of myself, or I get the crowd to sing. And they always think I'm doing it on purpose. I'll get them. So what's the first line of that song? And they'll start singing it. And, and actually, I'm really forgetting. Hi, old guy. But yeah.
Hey, thank you for spending time with us. We said we'd get you off in 30 minutes, and we have.
I hate you, man.
But we appreciate you and your time and your song, real quick. Your Father of My Song. That's a good song to gauge yourself at as being a dad. So I think that's really cool. So sometimes in my life, I've looked back at that and listened to that and go, okay, how am I doing? And it's a good gauge. So I just appreciate you for taking time and writing that down. And I don't know if anyone's ever told you that they use it as a gauge, but it's a good gauge. If anyone listening, wonders, do I suck? Am I okay? Go listen to that song and gauge yourself, and
which guy are you?
Yeah. Which parent are you in general? Like, are you the one that's there?
Not just physically, but are you there? And let's be honest, it's hard to be present 100% of the time. It's hard. It's draining.
Especially as a single parent. It's like.
It is. It is. Thank God. That's not my situation now. And my relationship with my younger daughters 100 times better because she didn't go through divorce and stepdads and stepmoms and all that stuff. That's hard. That's hard. It leaves scar tissue for sure. And that's something I learned, just to end it on, is that as a father, I always thought I was a great father, even to my oldest daughter, but I wasn't a good husband. I'm a really good husband, a great husband. I work really hard to be a good husband for my wife now, but I didn't before with my older daughter's mom. And you can't be a great father if you're not a great partner to their mother, because you're putting your child at risk. You're putting their happiness at risk by your behavior and your way of thinking. And that was something I learned from that. At least I learned it. A lot of men don't ever learn it. Ever.
Ever.
No?
Nope.
It looks like Brent didn't need to learn it. He already knew it. So that's good stuff. But it looks like you started having kids a little later in life there, huh, Bubba?
Hey! No, I have kids since the 90s. I have one in each decade.
Oh, okay. So that's your baby.
Yeah. Well, no. That's the second youngest one. The baby is a year and a half.
He doesn't know what sleep is.
You're going to have babies in your 80s?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just trying to perfect something. And I have a goal, and I'm just trying to perfect it. And maybe someday I will.
Well, okay. I'm going to take the bait. What are you trying to perfect?
God bless you. Thank you. Because I want to know.
You want to know what I'm trying to perfect?
Do I want to know?
A time and space where I'm actually a really good dad, and I'm not
already a good dad,
and I'm not questioning myself and things like that, because I think it needs to
question yourself. If you're not questioning yourself, you're not a good dad.
What he said.
Life coach.
Yeah. That'll be $250, please.
Yeah. We'll Venmo that right over with our 3 jobs.
Yeah, I'm not cheap.
Oh, man.
But seriously, I mean, if you're not questioning yourself, if you're not talking about it with your partner, with your therapist or someone in your life, and trying to get other ideas, and just we live in villages. We need to make the best of the villages that exist around us. And the old axiom of it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to be a mensch, to be a human being. It really does. And you have to be open to it. That's what I found in my life, personally. And I'm very grateful for it. I'm grateful for my sober fellowship, for my friends, for my family, and for my fans, because I have really good relationships with a lot of them. They're different, but I still listen to them and they listen to me and we interact, and it gives me a lot of pleasure. It really does. A lot of joy.
I think I like you more.
We don't want to do it, right?
Yeah. I think I like you more now. I think I like you more. Damn you.
Well, good. That was my goal waking up this morning. So
that was it. He was like, I'm going to drink some coffee and make sure Brent falls in love with me. So
I haven't had my coffee yet. This is
you poor thing.
This nasty ass thing.
Actually, what are you drinking?
I
can't see it.
It looks a little, it's protein, some collagen, and then frozen strawberries, bananas, and orange juice. Usually when my daughter's home, I make the one with the cacao and peanut butter and bananas, and she likes that one. Like if she's rushing, she catches the bus literally right in front of our house.
Nice.
I don't have a picket fence. I have a stucco wall with electric gates that we built when we got this house, because there's a bus stop literally right in front of the house, literally. And it's like, but it's great. The first day of high school, she was out there with her big old backpack. I can show you the pictures. The backpack's like bigger than her.
Yeah, they're huge.
What is it with these kids in these backpacks? You know why?
Oh,
they don't have lockers at school.
Yeah, that's what my daughter told me. I was like, how are you not going to have lockers in high school?
They don't have
lockers. And the books are like this thick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're gonna wreck your back.
Yeah, you're gonna wreck your back. That's how I feel about it. But she gets on the bus, takes the bus to the train, gets on the train, takes the train about 8 miles to her school, California High School of the Arts. She got accepted into the high school.
Nice.
And she's killing it. And she's looking forward to, she's stoked to get back. She's like, I'm actually excited to go back to school. I go, yeah, that'll last for the first 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, and then you're going to be like, why am I getting up so early?
Oh, she gets up early, man.
So does mine. Like 5 a.m. I'm like, you're insane.
She gets up at 6:30 because, you want to put on your makeup, they're sitting there. That's more important than anything is the makeup. And it's like, okay, I don't care. Go, but I make smoothies for her, or mom makes, peanut butter banana toast or something.
That sounds good too.
What we do. If she gets up early enough, or if Friday she has a later day, we'll have breakfast, because we try to eat all our meals at the dining room table, which I didn't have growing up. I didn't have that kind of sense of family, but we do. Almost every meal is together, and we talk, and it's awesome.
That is awesome.
All right, I gotta go.
Later. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And
so nice to meet you. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Be good.
Have a good day.
Hey, thank you for hanging in here with us and listening to Art of Everclear. It was a fun interview. We got a lot of story out of him about his life, his music, his family. And so we appreciate him for taking time, and we appreciate you for dropping by and listening. I don't think I said fuck it all this interview, so I'm really happy about that.
Well, I fucking did. So I made up for it. Hey, make sure that you jump on that website for them. I have the link in the description section below. The tour starts September 6th. I can't speak English. So get your tickets in advance if you can. Also, remember to like, follow, subscribe, share, and download the podcast with your friends. If you would like to be on a show with us, you can send us an email at soundpollutionpodcast@gmail.com. I know it's long, but it's all one word. And I think that's about all we have today. That's about it.
That is it. Did you tell them to download, subscribe,
I did.
Love, join our Patreon?
I swear to God.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, what's the name of Ray's website?
Ray plays guitar.
Can you spell that for me?
F-U. That was my favorite. That was such a fun interview too. If you haven't listened to that one, you need to go back. It's absolutely chaotic, but it was fun. I think we have a knack for things being chaotic, and maybe we should embrace it fully.
We
embrace the chaos. No, we are still. I'm fighting it because I need things to be more scheduled and easier to edit. But at the same time, our chaotic, those always turn out the best. I don't know. Just food for thought. Anyway, everybody, remember to get out there and make some